Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Artcast. Today, we're going to be doing a commission that was done by Kevlar Ninja on stream. Kind of just threw money at me and was like, "Draw this." I was like, "Okay." Squirrel Girl or rather, Squirrel Girl as herself, just in Sandy Cheeks' little swimsuit outfit. Pretty straightforward commission. Paid for, I think, what was line art, and I said, I'll just, because he's a good customer, a good commissioner, I should say, and friend, and I bumped it up to color, because I was like, I'm going to use this as an excuse to experiment with affinity, and that's just easier to do with color. And it is. Here, I'm just trying to pick out some colors and add it to the palette. You can see me kind of zoom in and out and back and forth. Weird cropping going on there. I think I tried to fix that. But yeah, anyway, this turned out good, especially since I figured out a way that just a weird shading technique that works out pretty good. Doesn't work so much. Hey, Borino. You could do a similar thing in Paint Tool Seiya, but it requires setting up a masking layer, and I don't know. It's separating everything out. In Affinity, it's a little bit more intuitive, at least so I've found. And then bringing it in, like for some reason, it's just complicated. Just all these different programs just don't work like the way you would absolutely hope they intend to. Like one big example is that if you bring any vectors into Clip Studio cannot, it has no fill function. It has the inability to fill in a color into its vectors, which is a huge drawback if you want to work with vectors. Hey, Andre. So yeah, it's just kind of disappointing that way. Oh, by the way, this is something I extrapolated from Blender. It's just a Blender model. I have a Blender figure that is basically the equivalent of one of those, like wooden drawing dolls that you have. And I took a snapshot of it, exported it as a SVG, scalable vector graphic, and then that's Affinity's bread and butter. So I was just able to bring that in and play with it, clean it up, make all these nice clean lines. Especially what's nice is that I can save this as an asset. And so if I need a character with this sort of figure, or I need a quick position, I can whip this out again. Unfortunately, there is no... again, like Moho has really great at this. Moho is the ability to like really play with the figures as if they were like made out of clay. Even Blender has the ability to do that. If you just like have a flat figure and then you sculpt it, it's great. This, for some reason, Affinity has no ability to put in a what do you call it? A warp group. Has you warp it, and then you have no ability to actually rotate your nodes, which would be a huge boon. You won't see it here, but I've been playing with it again this morning. I was like, okay, cool. Now I'll just rotate. Why can't I? What's stopping me? Why can't I do this? And I have no idea. I don't know if it's a hidden feature. Don't know. I mean, I looked it up on the internet. It just seems like it's just not a thing people think about. So, which is weird because Moho, you have the ability to do all sorts of things, because I assume that's the point. It's a vector animation program where you can rotate things freely. You can attach them to bones or points and pull and push and all that sort of good stuff. I'm thinking of maybe, hopefully, thinking about making a workflow where I build a puppet in Moho, and then you bring it into this, and then you refine it a little bit more, and then you do the final line work that you need in Paint Tool Saya, which you'll see that I'll do. This is all just mainly, this is blocking, really. This is blocking the blocking that I already blocked out in Blender. I did some grinding. You lost. I'm sorry. Well, Steam, you're actually thinking of something that has happened. I mean, there was the Sandy Cheeks movie, which was, I don't know, kind of a debacle for and I wouldn't say Nickelodeon, but Netflix or whatever. But I think that's more or less because some stuff got leaked out. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but there's a Plankton movie. I know that. I have a reference right there. You can't see it, but it's the other side of SpongeBob. And I was like, why does that not look like Sandy? And I was like, oh yeah, because her bikini is different. She's wearing like an actual tank top in her CGI model. And I was like, oh, yeah, I could see why. But on the other hand, like if it's already established, why change it? Hello, Crystal. No, I think SpongeBob was right there the whole time. I couldn't. By the way, did you get my message on DeviantArt? No, I did not. I'm sorry. I haven't actually been on DeviantArt in a while. I mean, yeah. What was the last thing I posted? Anyway, I don't know what the deal with Camp Coral is. I haven't watched that. I do know that they sort of did the smart thing to explain why Sandy was there. So that was pretty fun. I will say that, you can complain about the Mickey Mouse-ification of SpongeBob, which I would say that they're doing a good job of it because they're not making him as bland as Mickey Mouse. But like having him being like the center of focus of the whole Nickelodeon thing. What was I going to say? Oh God, I had it for 1 second and then I lost it. I was thinking about Mickey Damn Mouse. Oh no! They've got they've put some of their best talent on the show. For example, like the storyboard artist that did Mickey Prim. You could argue that they're a little overproduced now, which might be like you could argue that like they don't have the same feel, but they're still like, I don't know. I like a lot of his work. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Their continuity is always fast and loose with some of this stuff. It's just nice to have a little bit of like an acknowledgement. Oh, where did we go? Where did we go? I forget. Something happened here. What did happen here? Oh, Blender did something. Okay. Not Blender, OBS. So anyway, this is just me still figuring out what's the best way to approach this vector program, because it is powerful and could save me some time. But on the other hand, it wastes my time in a lot of places with like layering and stuff like that. But I did make better use of the shape builder tool, as you can see here, up real quick. Watch. I'm going to produce her skirt just with that line and using the shapes of the other shapes that I build. Unlike Paint Tool Say, you kind of have to look at this and see it as like printing, which I did do some in college. I'm glad I did because it helped me think in like 2D flat layers and how that would work with each other. But anyway, yeah, this was a nice little breakthrough, or like a reinforcement of what I already knew. I was like, oh yeah, I could just do this and it would be really easy. I won't have to fidget with a bunch of stuff. And it's just on the top layer. I can move the layers around. It's fine. Very good. Hold on. Okay, there's that. I'm going to put this down. Where's the other one? Ooh, what was that? I think that was my end. Hey, hats off. How you doing? This is Affinity. This is Affinity Drawing 2. And yeah, it's just a really nice program. It's a vector-based system. You can save a bunch of assets. It's really nice, but it doesn't. Every program has its own drawbacks. Like I was just saying that this is kind of clunky in the ways that it really doesn't produce like the really clean artwork that I was used to with Paint Tool Saya. But you can save assets. It's really quick for producing uniform lines and filling in its own color. Like I don't have to worry about coloring as much, especially with this. You'll see it. You'll see it pretty soon. I'm just going to start playing with it. You can add a line into the shape, and then from there you can what was the blur it? You can blur it to the point that it just looks like smooth shading, and then like bend your shading around and move it around with a line. It's great. I got this from, I think it was Humble Bundle. Yeah, I think I got this from Humble. I was like, "Do you want to use vector shape stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot." I think it was like $20. Let's see now. Let's see. What are you saying? The Sandy movie was weird, but I kind of have to. The movie's better, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think she's a cool character. She was very. She had. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else and got befuddled. Yeah, she's definitely a character with a lot of appeal. Fits into the cast real well with just being the scientist. Is that it? Okay, there we go. Perfect. There's no linking layers, which is actually pretty helpful in Paint Tool Saya. You can have layers like one way behind in the back and one in the front, and if you want to link them, then it's easy to do, and you don't have to like play with positioning. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's see if that does it. Let's do some real life. Let's do some quick sleuthing. See if that's something you can do. Linking layers. Affinity. It's basically like a alternative for Adobe Illustrator. Yeah, that's the one. I was going to say Designer. Okay, Affinity Designer, linking layers. Not grouping, linking. Grouping means they're all in the same spot. Linking is that you want to keep them together. Link objects. Linked objects. Perfect. Okay. Linking objects instead of copying them. No. Embedding versus linking. Embedded and linked documents. No. Linking Affinity Designer objects in Publisher. No. Link effect. No, that's a link effect. I don't want that. Embedded resources. Well, let's just see. No, that's Publisher. And that's for like making publishing graphic design stuff. Can Affinity Designer link documents? No. Instead of objects, let's go with layers. Affinity Designer link layers. Let's go. Affinity Designer 2. You can do it in photo, it looks like, which are pretty much the same. A feature that allows you to connect multiple layers so that changes made to one layer applies to all the layers simultaneously. View, Studio, and links. These are dock tools. These are lock guides. View, new view, view mode. Come on, just give me an easy thing. Okay, someone asked this question about 3 years ago. Does anyone know if it's possible to link two layers without grouping them? Closest thing is symbols and linked layers. This page is for Affinity and Affinity. Yeah, okay, cool. Linking. Okay. I want these two. Group. Lock. Okay, there's nothing here. To create a linked layer on the layer menu. Yeah. Select a duplicated link. No, that's not right. There is no link there's no link layers. There's no link symbol. Okay, maybe I'm working too much with a. Sorry, I'm back to babbling because I'm doing these while I work. It's back to a madman. I did this the other day where I was just kind of like hunched over my stuff and just going. Let's see. I was wondering if SpongeBob would react to Godzilla since an atomic bomb. Oh yeah, there's a comic. What was it? The Little Vampire. Because apparently the French did all those bomb experiments. That was a linchpin in the sort of the first American Godzilla remake. And there's a creature in the Little Vampire that was all about being like the result of experiments. He was like some sort of like lizard crocodile thing, but he had 3 eyeballs on stalks, and the eyeballs floated around because they were full of some sort of like buoyant oxygen or liquid when It was a cool design, and he has like a weird little top hat. Oh yeah, like Ringo Starr. Let's see. What was I trying to do? Okay, so let's just make a new thing. Let's go to the front of the line and make a new object. Two new objects. There we go. If I can find a way to. Oh, wait. Transform? Lock aspect ratio? No, that's nothing. That's what the. That's to make sure that it's all okay. Add a layer. Add a pixel layer. Edit all. Wait, edit all layers. Okay, that does nothing. You can do that if you want to. Edit all the layers that you select. Link. There's got to be a link. Create a symbol. No. Transformation. No. Geometry. Merge curves. Hey. Oh wait, no. That's something I already have. That sucks. Create a compound. What the hell is this? Wait, that might be the thing I need. Okay, hold on. A compound. Okay, so it's got a different name. Let me put this all the way down here. Okay, so now I've selected this layer all the way up here, and this layer tucked all the way down there. Create compound, and it put it together, which means nothing. Yeah, it's still a group. Yeah, it just put them back together. I don't need that. I need them to be where they are, but also connected. Have I started with the shading? No, I have not. Oh, Ringo Starr. You don't know about his famous MS Paint? You want me to commission me again? Sure. If you've sent me a message on DeviantArt, then I'll check that out. Come on. There's got to be a way to link this crap together. Okay, this may be the wrong program. What do you mean when you say link? I am unfamiliar with Photoshop. Sorry, hit the mic. But with photo linking links to video studios, no, this is not what I want. I want designer. I want something in designer. I use the okay. I'd use the tag colors. Okay, let me read this. Someone seemed to has come around with a workaround for this. Duplicate the symbol layer. Both are now linked. Okay, yeah, someone's done a workaround with this crap. Symbols. Okay, let's see. Okay, convert the object to a symbol. If you came from photo, link the symbols. No, this is way too complicated. The transform link option. Oh my gosh. Okay. And no, this is Affinity Photo. Links. Okay. Window. No, there is no links when it comes to. There's states. What the hell is a state? Queries, captured states. Okay, I'm getting rid of you. There's stock, strokes, styles, symbols. Oh, wait. Detach, create. Okay, what's this? Okay, I'm going to create a symbol. That did nothing. That also did nothing. Sync? Okay. Maybe this did do something. Okay, what if I... What? What is it doing? Delete. Yes, please. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn this later. Yeah, this will be a whole thing. Symbols. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just run with this. Okay. Affinity designer 2. What the hell is symbols? Okay, this was done 6 months ago. But this one's the official release. Okay, repeatedly. Where'd you guys go? Okay, I popped you out. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Condor. It was the Steam. It was like a big meme, like a while ago. Like people were like, "Oh my gosh, look at his art." Which, it's fine. It's MS art. It's just, whatever. MS art, Ringo Starr. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's just like a guy, and he's just able to it's his hobby of his. Now I'm thinking of what's his face, Blue Link, or what did they call themselves? Draw Fiend? No, Droppy, where they did the Ringo Starr thing, where it's like Ringo Starr in concert, but he doesn't even. He's just like he has no. He doesn't even have his drum set. I wanna hold your hand. Okay, now I'm listing how to make a symbol. Right. Oh, this is so boring. Okay, this is the official one. I'm gonna go to this one because this one, they're talking about, they're just using a line as an example, which is like, and I my speaker is hidden now since I rearranged my computers for my new one. So I'm gonna go. Pardon me. Okay. Oh, by the way, I sent you money for the fox. Oh, and a rough sketch. All right. Fox. Okay, I will add that to the pile. Hey, Dime. Ooh, an anime con. You know what? I have one coming up on the 6th here. And it's just before my birthday. That would be a real birthday treat. I'm going out of town for my birthday with mom. We're gonna go and do it like a little one last run for grandma. She was like, when everything's said and done, go and have a vacation. I was like, okay, we're gonna do that. But I don't know. I'd rather go to that comic book convention. I think I'll have like, yeah. I haven't been to a convention forever. Did I ever tell you the story? I must have. It's like one of my favorite stories, but like I think it's been a while, so I'll just talk about it now because I was thinking about it the other day. I was at this convention, and it's Phoenix Con or whatever it's called. It's a pretty big deal, I guess. For us, it's I guess one of the larger ones. We're gonna have a bunch of like what they do in the Shadow People, and I think D. Bradley Baker's gonna be here. Uh, so it'll be cool. I like just the floor. I don't go to the expos. I just like the floor. There was a cool Lego building set, and they had a functioning R2D2 running around. But anyway, I was shaking I went to this and to Comic-Con. This was like maybe 20 years ago. I went on a vacation with dude, I just installed Overhaul that enhances the models and sound effects. What were we talking? Oh, classic Predator. Okay, cool. Anyway, are you seeing this? I'm sorry, I hate to cut myself off, but like, I just thought this effect was super cool. What I was able to do, the shading, just draw the shading, and you can sort of do that in Paint Tool Seiya. But it's a little bit complicated. You have to like make sure one line is over the other, and then it gets really messy. For some reason, in Affinity, you can just plop in. You can just nest layers into other layers. All you need to do is just hover over them, and you can bring that in, and then you can apply effect to that, and then make it like this nice shaded effect. Now here I am in Paint Tool Seiya because I think I can able to work faster in it with more complex shapes like the hair, and just like I don't have to worry about like what's on top of what. I just draw the line, and then it ends where it ends, and yeah, it's my workflow will definitely be modified to be these nice clean outlines, and then bring it in here for all the detail work, I think, unless there's something I'm missing in Infinity. But yeah, I think this is really cool. Getting back to the convention stories, everywhere I was going, I was like talking to people, and I could smell alcohol. It's like everywhere I went. And then of course there were some people that were just the different personalities on display. You had some people that were like really excited, maybe even overly so, to like put on like an exuberant face for selling their stuff or pitching their ideas. And then there's some people that I'm sure were just like sitting there and tired. There's this one artist who I think was like there the whole weekend, just signing stuff, and he was just kind of a little bit of a malaise going on, or it uh, might have been sick himself, because I was like, why are everyone's drunk? Some people are like happy drunk, and some people are just like depressed drunk, and I'm like, oh man. And then I finally realized when I saw a guy, he whips out a bottle of Purell, and he starts lathering up real heavy before he starts meeting other people. I was like, oh, that's the smell. That's the smell of alcohol I've been smelling everywhere. It's people producing a fine layer of antibacterial foam on them, so they won't get the con plague. And I was like, oh, that's what it was. It was just like a huge. It's like, man, everyone here is just day drinking. It's so depressing. It's like, no, we're just socially awkward. Sometimes. Anyway, let's figure out what the hell a symbol is. I don't want a group. Oh, so I'm just making a... Okay, so symbols is basically creating an element that can be replicated or changed across multiple instances. For example, if I change one color of one symbol or one instance of a symbol, then it'll all change. Okay, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Delete. Delete. Okay. Now, someone said that you take these two layers, one up here, one down here, and then you give them a different color tag or the same name. Select, okay, no. Select same name. Okay, I give them the same name. Eclipse. But that's in a group, it looks like. Okay, let's just delete these. Let's delete all that. Okay, so if I do this, and let's say I do this, pop select same name, select same name, that did nothing. Okay. Unless I need to rename it something. Name of object. Butter. Just do it. Just say, call it butter. And this one's going to also be butter. Okay, and then I just move this one down here and then shove it all the way down in the back behind the... Come on. Wow, I've got a lot of layers. There. Okay, so I go to here. There is no... Okay, select. Okay, so that kind of links it and kind of does it. What's a fun? Okay, okay, okay. I guess that kind of works. That's a link, but you have to set it up manually. And that moves all the way to the front or all the way to the back. Okay, well, that is a way to solve the problem, sorta. Okay, I will have to remember that. Thank you, random user. Hey, Space Gummy. Because she's cute and southern. The con flu. I've heard it. I've heard con flu. I like con plague. Hey, Fish Center. Where's the man of the hour? Where's Kevlar Ninja? I was hoping he'd. I was hoping he'd show up. I mean, we got plenty of time. This thing, I was again. This was supposed to just be a flat color thing. I was like, okay, flat color. I'll just pump it out, and then I was like, and then I discovered the shading thing, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna start cooking here. It was supposed to be like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then ended up like a double decker island burger. Which, by the way, I discovered something. I have some mango habanero sauce, and I was just thinking of, I was making a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I was like, okay, I got peanut butter and I got jelly. I was thinking of what the combination to make like sweet meatballs, or those sweet sausages that like used to like be a staple of cocktail parties, like back in the 90s and 80s. You would take grape jelly and then you would mix chili sauce, and that would be the sauce that you would coat in the meatballs, or the it got sweet and spicy. It's good. I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm going to take some of this habanero sauce and just mix a little bit in with the jelly before I put it on the peanut butter. And it was pretty good. Not gonna lie. So that's a tip from me to you. Oh yeah, well, like I said, it was just a closest thing to the Hear Me Out cake material crush was marzipan. Ah, I thought you were talking about like actual cake material. But yeah, that's the thing. If you want to, people wanted to bring that back, that would be great. Meatballs was always a staple of church socials, church potlucks. Someone would always bring over meatballs, and it was always plain, always had barbecue sauce, or always had marinara. And then there was one time when it had that chili sauce on it, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. How much is a commission? Well, let me throw that out for you. Let's see. Chad Rocco. I do have some other commissions in front of you. Let's see. Where is it? Rocco. Chad Rocco commissions. Here we go. This is an old link, so I mean, it's got some people with like slots taken, but I haven't updated that in forever. Where can I? Where are you? Hello, werewolf. ¿Cómo están? Okay, Lu Ga Mei. No. Lao Ga Mei. Lao Ga Mei? The Old Grandmother brand of chili sauces from China. Ooh. Ooh, look at you. Old Godmother is a brand of chili sauce. Okay. Old Godmother. I like that. It's popular chili sauce, chili oil. Ooh, chili oil is good. You can just literally cook with it. Yeah, I've seen this stuff. Never had the balls to actually try it. Or maybe I have. I probably have if it's as popular as it's, people say it is. Hello, Huntress the Vamp. Got back from a British restaurant. Had some fish and chips with curry sauce. I was going to say, yeah, that sounds good. I was going to say British cuisine is just like all the other cuisine that from people they occupied. Which is not unlike us. My meatball is a simple smoked paprika, cayenne. Oh, okay. Fried in bacon fat. Huh. Oh, that's great. Am I just... No. Ah, congratulations. Here, you got 101. Enough to make it a Dalmatian movie. Meatballs, a simple smoked paprika. That sounds good. Salt and fried in bacon fat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that work. Fish and chips was developed. Yeah, that could totally work. I mean, like, pardon me. Like chicken parmesan. That was like, you have the huge influx of Italian making, not only pasta popular, but just also like a lot of breaded meats. Brisket was also sort of considered a cheaper meat until the process by which to make it pastrami made it very desirable. Oh, is that why that is? My gain is super high? Was my gain super high? Is that why this was freaking out? Okay, I think I found what was making my my microphone all weird. I had the gain up super high. Let's see that. Hey, it's on the animator. Hello, Amalina. With curry sauce. So was the curry sauce what you dipped the fish and chips in, or was it apparently chicken fried steak was popular by German immigrant trying to recreate. Oh yeah, definitely. I can contest to that because that's what, my grandmother was descended from Germans. So yeah. Okay, so no tartar sauce or lemon juice. Ah, excellent. And you're making me hungry. I Although I'm going to have a nice salmon dinner tonight, I prepared. There was some mashed potatoes. I don't know how Mom messed this up, but like she messed up some instant mashed potatoes. I was like, ah. And then I was like, okay, well, I can make potato cakes out of those. So I was going to. I was like, okay, I'll make potato cakes. I don't know, for breakfast or something, or get them out of the way. Just get rid of the potatoes. I didn't want to waste them, and I was like, wow, there's a lot here. So I made potato cakes this morning, and then saved a bunch of them that we're going to have tonight. So that's the side dish done. Most of them were Dutch, Spanish, and Portuguese Jews in immigrated England. Right, that's true. I was going to say, at what point did the Pope have to say, hey, everyone, we got to eat all this fish? So, fish only for Fridays. Welcome to Fish Only Friday. I was going to say, there's a lot of interpretations of Squirrel Girl. I can't say I like her original interpretation, which is mainly just her having like a fursuit. And the weird like kiss eyebrow things. Not eyebrows, but the kiss eye makeup. And that was reiterated in what was it? Great Lake Adventures. Avengers. When did they start playing with it? I know that I liked this idea of Squirrel Girl when they redid it for her Unstoppable Schoolgirl run. And then when did she have a big change? I forget. Anyway, I like this outfit. I like the combination of like shorts, a jacket, and the leggings and the not leggings, the knee socks and boots. It's a very good interpretation of her. And again, I kind of like it better than her weird superhero outfit that she had, which was again mainly just like a caveman a caveman suit. Hey, Rosalina Bob, doing pretty good. What if Squirrel Girl as one, or what if she had? I went to a Jewish deli yesterday. I forgot to mention that already. They had support Israel products. Yeah, yeah. Have I played? Yes, yes. There's actually some streams up on Princess Melanie's channel, and I did download the update yesterday, but I had to go out and we were doing some shopping, so I couldn't. I just kind of skipped yesterday's stream. I actually read that beaver and capybara meat was actually allowed to be eaten on during Lent. Oh, it wasn't a misunderstanding. It was just anything that was in the water. Can we please eat it? We're sick of fish. We'll eat these giant rats in order to, like, just fill out. I couldn't tell you who's my main. I've been playing maybe 3 sessions. That's about maybe 8 hours altogether. I haven't even gone through the whole roster yet. full creative control, you got it. But you want her working out, right? That's what I thought the thing was. Was she supposed to be in a workout outfit or just in her plain clothes? Give me a quick refresher. Let's see. Who have I played as? Wolverine is weird. In fact, the whole game itself was weird. I'm so used to the third person perspective. Um, and it's definitely like most of the characters are more melee centric. And then you have the flying aspect, which is like fly and shoot. Just her plain design. Right, but from the back, right? I don't know. I was having a hard time with Iron Man. It also doesn't help that my buttons aren't mapped to the proper thing. For example, X is not X on a PlayStation controller. X is up here. So I keep hitting buttons and I'm like, oh wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. Okay. I don't know how you redo that on Steam. Just redo all the buttons. Okay, you got it. Let's see. Someone told me that Hawkeye was going to be problem. It was Alter. Alter said Hawkeye was always either a complete dud or. But I did great with Hawkeye. He's basically a Hanzo. And his ult's pretty cool. You can shoot after images of a character, and it still counts as hitting them. There's so much that goes on in the game. Like, I think that everyone's excited about the game because it's like, oh wow, it's all overpowered. And I was like, I don't know. I think Overwatch had a pretty good thing where they balanced everything so that you feel like there's an ebb and a flow to the gameplay. Like if you do something stupid, you get punished. But if you learn to play the character, then it's just like, okay, yeah, I totally fit. I can figure out how to maneuver out of this situation here. Maybe it's just because I'm new. But like I haven't gotten a lot of those clicky moments where it's like, oh, this is totally how this character's supposed to play. For example, sometimes I'm just the Hulk. I don't know. I'm like, okay, as Banner, stay in the back, throw the gamma bombs. If you start running low on health, hit the trigger so you can transform into the Hulk. And then as the Hulk, you can kind of tank some damage when it comes to your gamma shield. You throw gamma shield on the rest of your opponent or your rest of your teammates. You can maybe slap, and then you've got like a huge slap. That's one attack, and then some sort of a psychic blast on another. Squirrel Girl. I like Squirrel Girl better. Although blue blonde girls, I don't know. I'm pretty close to getting a what you call it, a couple of costume tokens. So I'm thinking about what costumes do I want. I mean, the Squirrel Girl has that cute 1950s outfit, but I'm leaning towards just giving Wolverine an actual Wolverine costume, because I like the sneakers and I like the jeans and I like the jacket. I think that's a really cool outfit, but like I kind of want to see him in a superhero thing. Oh, or one of the storm outfits. I saw like 1950. I saw a Mohawk Storm, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a good one too." I might get Mohawk Storm. Okay, so I figured out that I can tag and then I can name objects, and that'll pretty much help. So that's something to consider. Wait. Ooh, can this work? Hold on. Just wait. Okay, I got that. I'll throw this in here. And no. Oh, yeah, it does. Oh my gosh, it's a transparent thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I just discovered. I can just like throw something into line art, and even though it's transparent, it still acts like a mask. So that's great. What's her face? What's her mouth? Inside her mouth. That's just black? Okay. I'm working on something else here. Yeah, cool. Does it have to be purple? Let's see. Not all Pixar Mars have dump truck asses. Okay, let's think about this. Definitely not the mom from. Well, I mean, I guess Ash a bear. The mom from Brave. Oh, what if they did Cars like Cars 5 and it was like literally a jump truck? What would you be? What would be your take on YouTuber reviewing old or forgotten? That seems like cool. I think someone did that, like the YouTube reviewer. I've been reviewed before. And isn't that exactly just what drama channels are? I mean, to like the malicious extent. Not like a, hey, you should check out this guy. Come on, where is it? There we go. Keep losing you guys. Yeah, kind of. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Oh, Aunt Fanny from Robot. Yeah, that's his mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, haven't heard of Quentin review series. Roast him for his tags. Yeah, that happens from time to time. Do you have any intentions of bringing back There Will Be Cake? There Will Be Cake was supposed to be like the initial review series for video games, so no. Although I did like the idea of like some sort of talking animated persona, which that's kind of taken over now. Oh no, that's not right. Hey, I just bought another 40K book. It's called False Gods. Cool. You know what? I've gotten into like I haven't gotten into it. It's more like I follow a guy called Cinderblock Sally, who does these great I guess you would call them lore dumps and animated skits about the whole 40K lore stuff. And it's just a funny thing. It's just like, oh man, 40K is not a. I always thought of it as like an unsavory thing, which that's the whole point, really. it's supposed to be unsavory. It's supposed to be bleak and all that stuff. Um, but like the whole Emperor of Mankind thing, like I saw that got thrown around a lot, like especially for like the alt right and everything. Um, Especially they like to like slap Trump all over that thing and call him the Emperor of Mankind. And then I later learned that the Emperor of Mankind is actually just a like a hollowed out corpse. Like that's it's not even alive. It's just a thing they keep on like it's a corpse they put on life preserves and it's the whole thing is like meant to be like a lampooning of just the whole idea of like nationalism and things like that, um, and Jingoism and just the brutality of like weird space stuff. I was like, okay, I kind of get it. It's not meant to be looked at literally. It's just stupid, goofy crap. That's the whole thing. It's like, yeah, it's the grimness, darkest future. That sort of thing. And it's meant to be like super. It's goofy when you really think about it. Like it's supposed to be seen as like goofy, but people take it seriously. Exactly. Exactly. I heard that from him too. He also did some stuff about D&D, but I think his main bread and butter is uh, is 40K. That and I guess people just really really like making those models. Because unlike D&D, it's more of a thing where you have yourself an army and you so the actual like representation of an army is very important. And there are some people that I do follow that like do really like wonderful techniques when it comes to like painting and coloring, and there's this guy who can make it look like the actual figure is almost iridescent. Very talented 3D painter. Yeah, well, that's sort of the point, isn't it, Johnny? It is he has become that thing, even in his zeal not to be it. He becomes it anyway. So yeah, like it's all meant to be like really tongue in cheek, and then there were some idiots who like took it seriously. So I have a newfound appreciation for Warhammer. But then again, there's that old quote of oh, I don't know if Jefferson did it himself, but it's like it's the whole like ironic comedy thing. The problem with ironic comedy is that there's always going to be someone who takes it serious. So even if it is like ironic for a long enough time, it'll be the new status quo or something like that. Like someone who pretends to be a fool will soon find himself surrounded by fools. I think that's the quote. Oh no, that's not good. What's this? Oh, okay. That's fine. I can't work around with that. That's a minuscule detail. That'll be hidden. If billions of people believe in this, it can come true. Right, right, right. The ogre thing. The ogre thing of their belief makes it so like we're a tank, we're a tank, we're a tank, we're a tank. Right, because you have demons and you have nuns or space whatevers. I was going to say space whatevers just accounts for most of sci-fi. That really doesn't narrow anything down, does it? Space whatevers. The Dark King of the Fifth Chaos. Okay. Right, right. There was a lady, let's see, Cinderblock Sally said that there once was a lady who became a demon witch because she had just a strong ego, and she thought like she could like rule over hell just because she thought she could. She like learned how to summon a few demons and then was like, yeah. And then Nurgle made her a demon queen or something. I don't know. Very interesting videos. At least now I sort of dip my toe in like the to see the sort of the scale of things that are going on. She's still. No, Nurgle captured her. She's still alive. Really, I heard the story that she was made a princess. But then who knows? It's one of those things. What am I looking for? I'm looking for something. There we go. I'm looking for this. Ugh. No. There we go. Let's save this as a PDS. How big are we talking about? What size do we have here? All right, cool. Yeah, we got this. We got this by the ass. Export. Yes. Jizz. She's still alive now. Nurgle is the bad. Not well. They're all bad, I guess. But it's the plague one, right? Like the bad plague guy. Yep. Okay. So he's the bit plague guy. He's got like a stomach with a mouth in it or something, or his mouth opens up like it's got like 3 flaps. Like, ugh. Okay. I have Bolt Hammer or Bolt something. They gave it to me for free on PSN, so I could maybe give that a shot. I was gonna say British people also seem to really, really, really like Warhammer 40K. I just noticed that was just something that's like, oh, okay. I know Total Biscuit and Stephanie Sterling also like it. I was just like, oh, it's like, I guess so. It would make sense. It's like weird gothic. It's like a weird gothic structure in space. It's almost very reminiscent of Event Horizon, where you have this like almost cathedral-like space station. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did my mouse freeze? Did everything freeze? Hold on. Oh, crap. Can you guys hear me? Am I still getting through? My computer just froze, and I don't know what to do about it. Not the new one. I'm still working. I'm still streaming off the old one. Ugh. Plagiarism will make me a god. Oh, marathon. Oh boy. They tried to do something. Let me see. Hold on. Let me open you guys up. Plagiarism will make me a god. Oh, marathon. Oh boy. Okay, so you can still hear me, but my mouse is okay. Mouse is frozen. Either that or something's going on with that. Let's see. What about my? Yeah, the tablet won't work. Okay, but you guys can hear me. That's weird. That means I won't be able to stop the. Okay, so OBS is working. I hit Control Alt and Delete, but nothing has happened yet. So some things are running. Stream. That's what I want to say. Me in the past. I can't even. Well, I can read what you guys are saying on my phone. I should draw Tex Avery's. Yeah, that should be. Why you draw women so fine? Oh, thank you. What? Squirrel Girl is hot. She's just kind of curvy. Let's see. Any snacks for snack break? Yes, I did film another snack break. I do have that on the way. I'm concerned why this is it's still running, but it's just not running for me. Come on. Darn it. Is it because of the mouse? Is it because of the program? Okay, well, I'll just make sure that we finish the stream, and then I'm just gonna, if the computer doesn't respond by then, I'm just gonna power off the computer, and that'll be the end of the stream. Let's see. I still haven't drawn Tippy. So we've still got maybe about, I'm thinking, yeah, we still got about maybe 30 minutes of stream left. So what would cause a computer to freeze, but also still run some of its baser functions? It's not hot, is it? No, pretty cool. Cool as a cucumber. No, not hot on this side either. Yeah, CPU's not even that warm. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, nothing. It's interesting that nothing's happened. We're still good. Yeah, I'm still talking to you. Oh no, I'm sorry. Are you okay? About the high dad soup? Yeah, I guess I do have myself a gremlin. I mean, I'm sitting here, everything's the I can talk to you, but everything won't respond to anything. It won't respond to control alt. I don't want to put it to sleep or try to put it to sleep. What about this? What's this do? No, nothing. Nothing. Oh. Let me try this. Okay, I switched off my external monitor. I have a little thing that switches the monitor from computer to computer. Okay. Okay, let me just see where I'm at. Let's see. Yeah, hi. Hi, okay, we got it. We got this by the ass. Let's see, where are we? Past that, past this. I just had the, oh yeah, that's the epiphany of drawing it and then making it look like it's good. There we go. There we go. We had the tail. I said we needed Tippy. So the tail was done. There we go. Yeah. Also, I need to fix her face a little bit afterwards. I don't even think I did that while recording. Oh yeah, and I had the little. Did I have the freckles? Did I have freckles done? Were the freckles done? Hold on. No, I was just working on the tail. The tail. The tail. The tail. The tail. The tail. Freckles. Nope. Okay, so Freckles is good. Freckles is a good place to start. I mean, yeah, I have no idea what was happening. I guess it just froze when I tried to save my work. So, yeah, and I got my work back, so everything is fine. Yeah, CPU. Let me check the temperature. Okay, core temp. Yeah, just do it. We are at a respectable 71 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. One's core is rocking at 82. No, that's just the max. It's now okay, 72. Okay, that's the max outload, but it's not what it is right now. Yeah, the max outload right now is about 78. Is that really good or really bad? There's a new version of core temp. No, not right now. No, that's fine. That's fine. As long as we don't get into the 90s, I know that's bad. I know 90s is very bad. Yeah, I saw the new King of the Hill too. I was gonna say I don't know who that guy is. Okay, wow, King of the Hill, new intro breakdown. There's like about 3 of them so far. That's the 3rd one I've seen. Cool, we get it, guys. You all like King of the Hill. Ooh, Gorgo. Out of This World, the wildest sitcom 80s kids can't forget. Okay, what is this? This is a new channel I've never seen before. Remember When? Okay. Well, still though. '80s cartoons. Okay, this let's see. Oh, this guy's only got 22 people. I hope this isn't just a content mill. But yeah, I could go for some Out of This World. I used to watch that on what's his face? Oh yeah, the television. Remember that? What's his face? Television. Yeah, I haven't seen him in years. Oh, and apparently there's a season trailer that just dropped. Everybody's old. Yeah, I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, this will be out in just a little while. Let me open up back into YouTube Studio, so that way I can shut you guys off when the time comes. Ooh, stylized fur and hair. Okay, that'll work. YouTube Studio, there we go. Where are you guys? Okay, I have to go live. And there we go. Wunderbar, you guys are back. Perhaps we'll see it. I wonder if that boy is finally all right. The boy was always all right. It was the world that was the problem. I mean, he became kind of not all right in a few episodes. I'm thinking of the Valentine now. That's the only one I could really think of when like Bobby went like really off the rails as a character. I mean, I'm sure there are others, but like that's the one that's like, don't leave him alone with Bill. Don't leave anybody alone with Bill for a long time. Bill needs supervision even when he has supervision. That's why I said I don't know how. I don't know who that guy is, but like I don't know how he managed to stick around with the alley gang for as long as he did. I don't know. He had COVID. They acknowledged COVID, which may or may not have been the trigger to get Dale into politics. In the 90s, someone like Dale could never be into politics. Nowadays, it's only those kind of people in politics. Few little hair highlights. Yeah. I learned that from Squirrel Tactics too. That's the one guy I was like, okay, I do want to know what your opinion is. Again, he's one of those channels that has taken the familiar faces to like a hyper extreme. That and Serum Lake, where it's like, okay, I'm going to focus on this one thing. And boy to hell, does he do a damn good job of it. Here's the thing, like, yeah, exactly. Oh God, I hope that what's her face is not back with John Redcorn. That was a real shame. I mean, it was. I liked the fact that that happened in the show. They got back together. Like, damn. That's like one of the. I hope that doesn't happen because my God, that reminds me of the Hey Arnold movie, where they just regressed all of the Patakis after all the progress they made in the series, and it was like, well, let's just kind of reboot it, but not. It was like, damn it. Like, Bob wouldn't go out of business as a beeper salesman. He was already selling cell phones at the end of the series. He was selling flip phones before. He was selling flip phones before even I had a phone. Before my parents had a phone. Thanks, Andy Norton. Although I could still see him going as the Beeper King. Just be like, hey, remember the Beeper King? Beepers? But I tell you what, oh god, who's the creator of King of the Hill? I forget his name. Daria, Beavis and Butthead, The Good Family. But anyway, he's been not only he's been killing it with Adult Swim, and let's see, he produced Common Side Effects, which is great. He also stars in it as the Rick the CEO. Mike Judd. Yeah, that's right. Mike Judge. How many vacation days do you get? Like 60? It's like, I get 4, Rick. Ooh. Hire a lawyer. But he was also the producer on Exploding Kittens, which is also a really good show that I would suggest. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It was kind of trying to find its place. I loved Little Devil Cat. She's adorable. The family's a little much at times, but they're good. It's only like 9 episodes long. It's on Netflix, and it kind of flows from here to there. It's all one continuous story. Devil Cat's kind of really the star of the show, with that cool intro. Just look up Devil Cat intro. It's really cool. Yeah, is hell even that bad? I heard that he installed a fast pass. I had to. The lines were insane. Teddy McYum-Yums. So there's just like how low key he's been getting back into the TV game, or maybe never left. But then again, I never heard it from him like producing 2 shows back to back like that. Oh man, Common Side Effects is so good. It's so good. It's like I don't even know where it would go from this point. It could full on just become a giant zombie. Like it could like jump genres at this point. You don't know. It's great. Called Woke Up Carlo. Wake Up Carlo. That's super trippy and gorgeous. A Portuguese cartoon. Okay. Sounds good. I'll have to check that out. Wait, are you Underwolf? Are you in Canada? I know Kevlar Ninja's in Canada. Because sometimes the Netflix don't they get their region locked for some reason. And I don't want to get a VP. A VP is just a PO box for your internet. People still find you and know what you're doing. It's just that Netflix doesn't care as long as it's connected to a user that pays for it. Did I ever see Scavengers? Yes. Scavengers Reign is fantastic. I'm halfway through the first season and only season. I started a side-eye review of it, and it kind of petered out. I gotta start redoing those again. Tear along the dotted line. Tear along the dotted line. Is that something about a French cartoon? Okay, well, as long as that's still in the United States, it's an Italian series. Okay, yeah. I think I've heard of it. I think I saw it, or at least a preview of it. Italian, really? Okay, that makes sense. There's lots of really good. Europe has fantastic comics. I think we went over this one time, but the Mickey Mouse stuff in Italy and South America is always fantastic and way better than we've treated those characters here for a while. Tippy Toes is cute, but pour one out for old Monkey Joe. Poor Monkey Joe. That's right. Avengers Disassemble, or Great Lake Avengers Disassemble, in which someone dies in every issue. I mean, other than Mr. Immortal. Oh shit! I'm sad. Kevlar didn't come. This was his. Oh well. Can't get to them all. Yeah, I think that's about done. I don't know if she has freckles. It's hard to see in one of the things, but I know that every time I hear Tika Black with shoes goes, it's tell. What? Oh, dismiss. Okay. Here, let me go back. I don't know if she has freckles. I'm pretty sure she does. Here, let me just crack open my book. Let's see. It's Avengers Disassemble. It should be. I hope I didn't put it up. I think it's one of the books I kept out. I hope I didn't put it in with the others. I may have put it with the comic book collection, which is now currently away. Timing. Mad Magazines. Yeah, it looks like I put it up. So it's with all my other Great Lake Adventure stuff. The Christmas specials and the limited run and the okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she has freckles. She does. adorable. Well, I gave her freckles, so yeah. I don't even know how freckles like work on the body, so I just ran it around down the thighs and on top of the shoulders and a little bit on the breasts. I definitely know like over the bridge of the nose and onto the cheeks is definitely like a popular thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna look over my computer a little bit, figure out why that happened and how we were able to like run it for a little while before it kind of stopped itself. But in the meantime, if you guys can do me a favor, stay cool, stay safe, and stay tuned. I'll see you when I see you next. We should have some more commissions down the pipeline. We've got one. I definitely have to do one demon girl as an OC for someone, and then a big commission of a bunch of people. Anyway, yeah, ciao until then. Everybody, see ya.